Hi Gemini, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for September 2018. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Ascendant, and Gemini Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Gemini, now onto your September 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have is Six of Rods, which is victory after a battle or victory of some kind. I see you putting things together and mapping out some kind of plan of action that's actually going to take you pretty far, Gemini. Any kind of arguments or anything you had with anyone that was jumped up as quickly as it did, it's going to go away as quickly as it popped up. So any little altercations or arguments with anybody, I feel like it's said and done. I don't feel like it was a big to-do that went on and on. Some of you are going to have a new position of power bestowed upon you, and this could be at your job, or it could be maybe you're becoming the patriarch or matriarch of your family. But somehow, somewhere, I do feel many of you Geminis have a position of power coming to you. If you have to lean on anyone for financial support, I feel like they will be there for you and give you some boost to your finances or income. So this could be coming from a parent, a friend, a spouse, a lover, doesn't matter where it's coming from, Gemini, but you get, if you're a Gemini that makes sense to, where you need some kind of financial assistance, financial help, or someone to lean on, they will be there for you. Something to do with Christmas time. You're going to be reinventing yourself in some way, and some of you will be meeting someone new at that time that's either going to be a love partner to you or someone, excuse me, that will be instrumental in helping you out, getting ahead. Could be a partner, could be an agent, or a headhunter, or somebody of importance you're going to meet. For some of you it's love, for some of you it's something else entirely. But this, I feel, is going to happen around the month of December. I see some of you like really feeling incredibly generous. You may already be that way, Gemini, but I see you filling up like goodie baskets for either your friends, maybe you're getting married and this is going to be some kind of like party favors you're going to give out, or if you have a child that you have to do that for, like their class at school, or for relatives like young kids, or it doesn't matter. But I see you putting together like baskets. Maybe you have gratitude you want to show to like friends or neighbors or people that helped you out, and you're gathering up things and you're like, oh, this one would like this stuff, this one would like that stuff, and you're putting them in little baskets, or they could be bags. I don't know, but I see that happening for some of you Geminis here. So the next card you have here is the Page of Rods, and this could be a messenger about business, work, or some kind of new beginning of some kind. It could also be a person, an Aries, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. It would be a fire sign person, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Could be you if you have a fire sign or moon sign that is if you have a rising sign or moon sign that's fire. I feel like there's some kind of documents or paperwork around you, Gemini, that maybe has been done, that needs to be redone. Or if you're getting ready to do some, be prepared. It may have to be done all over again. You may get a message in here about someone, a family member, or someone close to you that maybe broke some kind of bones or had to go in the hospital for something. I feel like you may get that message. Now, For some of you, this person may be close by, but I really feel that some of you are hearing about this from somebody at a distance. So it could be a relative that lives across the state that you live in or across the country you live in. I don't know, but I feel like you're going to get this news about somebody that either broke a bone or broke something or is in the hospital for something. I feel some of you Geminis are going to hear about this. If you're a Gemini that wanted to start your own company, business, or firm, I do feel you're going to have the financial backers or backing to do it. Either your own financial backing or you're going to have investors or capital coming from others that will, or even banks even, that will give you that money. But I get backers, and that applies to those of you that want to start a company, a business, a firm. Some of you are going to hear that a grandchild is born to you or a niece or nephew. I feel you're going to also, some of you are going to hear a message about news about a birth in September or in October. You have the Three of Cups next. This is parties, gatherings, and celebrations. This could be you throwing the party, you attending the party. It could be three sisters, three women, three friends. It could represent the seasons of the year. This could also indicate help coming to you from friends also, or a celebratory conclusion to something going on in your life. Some of you are training yourself or getting some kind of education. You may be self-training through like classes and courses on the internet or books you're reading on your own. But I get self-training or training and educating comes up here for Geminis. I do feel some of you are going to get some money, and it feels like it could be coming to you from maybe an unexpected person or a second or third party, and some money comes whooshing your way. So I don't know how that could be about the financial backers if you're one of the people that want to open the business. But this could just be, I don't know, gift of cash coming to you from a relative or winning the lottery. I don't know, but I get like money coming to you from a second or third party coming your way. If you have any old debts, I feel like you are going to be paying them off or making attempts to pay them off if you can't pay them off in full. For those of you that have been on the shelf for a while and haven't put yourself out there romantically speaking, if you're single, I feel that you are in this month of September and any month, subsequent month between now and the end of December, I feel like you will be putting yourself out there, like on dating sites or joining meetup groups or hanging out with friends that you know go to singles places, or like I feel like you're getting back in the game for those of you that are single and unattached. Some of you may have had issues with your spinal cord, discs in your back. I feel like maybe not in the month of September, but maybe prior to or in the month of September, like irritations to do with spinal things. You have the Four of Swords next. This is recuperation from an illness, a meditative state, a pause. It could be prayer. I feel that some of you Geminis have buried yourselves in your work. And I feel that some of the reasons that you've done that was to get through some deep, dark depression or sadness. And so, or maybe if it wasn't because of that, you wanted to avoid something, avoidance of something. Not that that's a bad thing, but I just get some of you have immersed yourself in work or something very busy to you to avoid deep, dark places of sadness or depression. You're going to receive a lot of insights and information and help from people that want to help you. And I feel that this could be coming from deceased loved ones and spirit guides, but it can also be people that are in the three-dimensional world and in the living. It's like, I feel like it's to help you on something you want to change or do or embark on. Again, it could be a business you want to do or some big change you want to make. Could be a career change or a career path change. I don't know, but I get like you've got some beings here that are going to be giving you insight, information, helping you. I just can't tell whether they're in the living or the deceased. For some of you, it could be people that are in the deceased and in the spirit realm that are doing this. It could also be people in the living that are doing it as well. And I feel like you are really prepared that to spend, you have to spend money to make money usually. And I do feel if that applies to you, Gemini, you are on board and you're on board with having to do that. You are gaining keener awareness and insight in your psyche. I do feel like psychically your psychic ability is picking up and your intuition is picking up and your ability to channel messages and hear your spirit guides is picking up. It did come up through the cards. So that might be how you get some of your help. You have the Hanged Man last, which is being in limbo, not moving forward, not moving backward, and being in a state of suspended animation and having to draw strongly from your own psychic ability at the time the Hanged Man shows up. I feel that some of you are waiting something out, and it could be to see if you get a promotion, getting put into a position of power. It's like you're definitely waiting for something. This doesn't feel so much as limbo to me. It is limbo, but it's more like a waiting phase. I see some of you Geminis thinking, I'm going to structure my life differently. And I'm going to start putting things on graphs and charts for myself to follow. You may actually make a big chart and put it on your refrigerator door of like certain foods you want to eat at certain times, or certain, like maybe if you're taking homeopathic remedies or any kind of natural health things, you might be like, okay, this day I want to take turmeric and this day I'm going to take ginseng and something else, or this day I'm going to take echinacea. I don't know. Like I see you making some kind of chart. Now, if the chart or graph could be about things you need to do for work or tasks you need to accomplish, but I'm seeing you like make something out. And I do feel it does have to do with structures and changes that you want to implement in your life. I do see you feeling like I can't follow directions thoroughly. I don't want to be put into a box. So I feel like, and I don't know where this is coming from for you, whether it's a work-related situation or family. I don't know who, but I'm not saying you don't have the ability to follow directions. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you don't really want to follow them all the way. Like you're willing to follow some protocols to a point, but I feel like you can't be put into a box to that degree. So there's an element of you, Gemini, that wants to, I'll follow it to a point, but you can't put me in a box completely. You have to have your own say-so and free will in the situation. I do feel that some of you Geminis will find out that somebody that's been dicking you around or screwing you around or screwing you over in some way, or pulling you around, whatever words you want to use, it's going to come out or get exposed. So if you felt like a family member was giving you a line of BS and jerking you around, or if somebody at work was doing it, or a sibling was doing it, I don't know, but I feel like if you had suspicion of it or not, either way, I feel like it comes out and gets exposed to you. So it kind of is going to help you out of the limbo state if you were in limbo about what I just discussed there. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And Gemini, if you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading where I get additional predictions and messages for you for the month of September 2018, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link in the description area called the Show More section below this video, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for September 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and there at the top of the videos page should be the September 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you're interested in getting the special videos I recorded specifically looking into and focusing on and getting psychic predictions and messages about the August eclipse, and these predictions are going to go out for 6 months, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the other link below this video, and you can also access them on my videos page on my website. They're probably going to be either the first or second video series listed on that page. In those videos, I pulled 3 cards. It was endings and beginnings based on the energies of that eclipse, that partial solar eclipse in Leo that we had on August 11th. The 3 cards from the Morgan Greer Tarot deck are focusing on the endings. The 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts deck are going to focus on the beginnings. And then I concluded the reading by looking into the crystals. So many people have found them to be helpful. Maybe you would like to check them out. I hope you will do so. So I hope you have an absolutely stupendous September, Gemini. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.